Slide in, guys. What's going on? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Yeah, I thought it was good. I think some coming out here, we're kind of the stuff that we kind of major in the spring, stuff that we know, still some stuff to clean up. I think, pre-snap, communication, cadence, trying to kind of use that to our advantage. But I thought we made some plays down the field. I thought the guys up front fought. It's hard to block without pads, but I thought they did a good job, and I think just coming out here each every day and just try to build on it.
And what's the throwing session in Charlotte? How did that come to be, and how important was that for you to establish yourself as a leader on this team?
I think it's something that you miss those guys for a month, and you just want to get back, get a refresher for them, whether it's route wise, play wise. I think the most important thing is just bonding together. I think getting the guys together, going out to eat, having some fun, getting some work in, and I think it was glad that those guys came out and showed up.
The crowd really reacted to your first completion with Stefon. What was that like?
Yeah, it's good to have him out there. I mean, he's a good player. He made a lot of plays in this league. Thanks to the fans out here for showing up. I wish I could sign everybody. I think that's what makes the league go. These fans, coming out here on a whatever day it is, Wednesday. We're in camp now. Who knows the days? But coming out here and supporting us and being here for us in the hot and the heat. And I think that's what makes it go. So it's fun to be out here and make some plays.
Did it catch you by surprise? Well, all of a sudden you throw this little pass and all of a sudden they react?
Nah, it's one of those things you figure. Just like the first catch in the game, I'm sure a home game we get a big roar. I think that's what you want. You want guys that the fans like, that they want, and I think there's a lot of roars for a lot of different players around here.
Drake, there's so much talk about you taking that jump in leadership in year 2. How much is that mic in your ear encouraging it versus just kind of letting you naturally get to that point?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think he does a great job of kind of giving me kind of points where I can improve or points where, hey, maybe do this. I think he's also kind of let me go and kind of see where I'm at. And I think it's kind of a challenge for me to kind of lead this football team and lead this offense.
Drake, your second training camp, how much more confident are you than your first
training camp? It's a lot different. Kind of coming here, know what to expect. That's what I was telling the rookies earlier. It's going to be a kind of whirlwind. You're kind of scrambling from period to period. And next thing you know, you're up against the defense and some full-speed plays. So I think just take your time, enjoy it. Take the time to watch the film. And I think more than that, just have fun. I mean, the plays, just don't overthink it. And I think just play instinctive.
Drake, learning the offense. How close do you feel you are to kind of mastering the system that you've been in?
I mean, it takes a while, I think, to master something at the level that some of you guys played at. So I think I got a long way to go, but I think I like where I'm at. I got some more stuff to improve on. I think it all comes with facing defenses. I think you can master it. Hey, what are these guys going to do on the route? I think there's a different kind of level when you're facing different, versus this coverage, what are you going to do? And I think there's a different level to it that I think that we're kind of need to tap into.
How comfortable are you with the base stuff?
Yeah, the base stuff. I feel good. I mean, I think I think it's more of a judge of how I play today. So I think we moved the ball well. I threw one ball which I had back, but they played a good coverage for what we had. So I think it's just one of those things where you learn from it and try not to let those defensive guys get me.
Drake, what's your level of excitement?
Kyle Williams?
Yeah, Kyle. I know he's backside one-on-one with Gonzo. He made a big-time catch. Strong hands. I told him to maybe sell a little more. Just try to give him a go route feel. But I think he's coming along. He's looking good. I told Gonzo later I'm gonna come at Gonzo. I'm not gonna backside. I'm not gonna leave him out here bored at practice. So good for a rookie to make a play like that, and I think he's just gonna get better and better.
Drake, what's your level of excitement coming into year 2 now, and with Vrabel and with the vibe around here?
I think it's awesome. I think coming out here and kind of a reset. Everybody feels good coming into camp. I think it's kind of you get a tester, you get a feel when you come with these practices and these joint practices. You get a real feel where you're at. So I'm excited for where this team's going. I think we've got some more work to do, get in shape, kind of small details offensively. But I like we're kind of day one where we're at, and I think we got some more work to do.
What about working with Stefon Diggs? Is that exciting for you?
Yeah, anytime. An all-pro and a player like that. He made some plays out here today. It's awesome being able to throw to a guy like that, and even when you feel like he's not open, he's gonna go make a play for you. And kind of tight coverage, he's strong receiver, gonna make plays. And I think it's we got a bunch of those guys in the room that are kind of earn their role and find their role.
Do you have some trust already sort of established with Diggs just based on what he's done in his career, Drake, or is there still a long way to go there?
I think there's certain players that have trust right when they come in. Garrett Bradbury and Big Mo up front. Guys like that have been in this league. Played a bunch of starts. Mac Hollins, Hunter Henry, those guys. You trust is basically it's me kind of earning my trust for them. Is really sorry. You doing right? Sorry. It's me really kind of earning their trust and me making them feel like they can trust that guy back there. I think those guys already have it built in with what they've done in this league.
In your second year, how much will it help you knowing what joint practices are about, knowing what
preseason games about help you get what you need out of them?
I think it's a huge help. That's what the biggest thing is. They say your rookie year is just one like after your rookie year you're just like all the rest of the guys veteran wise. So that rookie year is different. You don't really know what to expect. You're coming out here and I remember the Eagles came out here and I was in a drill and a Mike blitz came and I was under center and he basically was unblocked. So little things like that you kind of learn as a rookie that things don't happen like that. And I think coming into year 2 hopefully will be a kind of bigger stride for me. Kind of take the next level to playing kind of chess match with the defense. And then we got some good teams coming here that we're playing and enjoy practicing. We're coming here against Washington and we're going up to Minnesota. So 2 good defenses and 2 playoff teams. So
Drake, how much of a leadership role do you see yourself taking this year in year 2? Are you comfortable stepping up and being more of a leader, not just with the offense, but with the team as a whole?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm trying to be. I think that's something you got to earn. I think it's something I come in there every day. Work hard, play good in practice. I think that's a big part. Take practice seriously. I think the practice translates to the games. It's hard to get, this simulation. It's not basketball. You can't go get shots, open 3-pointers. There's nothing like being in the mix of it with a lot of bullets going. So, try to earn, kind of earn my stripes in practice, and then from there, just try to go on and hopefully win some games. And I think that'll help.
You're always working on. Final questions, guys. You're always working on stuff. What's new in your toolbox this year? Would you say?
Working on stuff. I think. Just kind of remaining a passer longer when I scramble. I think that's big. Kind of getting outside the pocket, remaining a passer longer, hoping some big plays, scramble plays, and just making the defense. I feel like I had good times last year where I had some guys deep that I may have missed them or took off running instead. So just try to remain a passer and just keep trying to work on footwork. I think that's the big thing. New offense, new play actions, new concepts. Just try to time it up and get a good groove. So
Drake, you said you were excited about the prospects of this team going forward. What excites you most? Is there something specific that you can point to and say, this is going to be good?
What excites me most? I like that question. I think you got guys around here that are tired of losing around here, and the guys that want to win. I think that's what excites me most. We guys want to win around here. I think the past 2 or 3 years around here, and the past year for me, I can only speak for myself, but I think there's guys around here that are tired of losing and want to win. So thank you guys.
Thank you.